Again, Devin Sizemore, president of MarkUBiz. Glad to be here with you guys. MarkUBiz is not just video marketing or social media marketing. We do web development, we do search engine optimization, directory marketing, email blasts, newsletters, anything and everything online, that's what we do. But the focus today is video, and the reason for that is video is the thing that you should be doing. Google is looking for content. That's 100% what Google cares about this year is they care about, do you have content? Do you have written content? Do you have video? Do you have photos? Where are they and what are you doing with them? If you get it right, you can step ahead of your competition. The best thing is it doesn't matter what industry you're in, whether it's your company, whether you're a broker, whether you just rep a company, video works for everybody in this room right now. So I'm going to jump into it and we're going to go ahead and give you guys some information. Video statistics. 1 billion. Small number, right? Just little. 1 billion. Number of unique visitors to YouTube each month. 1 billion people go to YouTube every month. Do you think you might want to have a video on there? How about this number? Even bigger. 4 billion. The hours of YouTube videos watched every month. So, out of those people, the average time spent is 4 hours on a video. Pretty impressive. If you had a couple videos up, maybe you could get them watched. 72, number of hours of YouTube videos uploaded every minute to YouTube. Okay, so that was about 35, right? Right, there's a lot of video going up. Why aren't you participating? Search statistics. So, video is important, lots of hits, very, very important. Search statistics, this is something you need to know about. 83%. 83% of people go online before making a decision to work with you and choose your company. 83% of your potential clients go online first. Are you online? If you're not, you know what your chances are. Even better, being online doesn't just work. So if you just create something and just leave it there, if you have a website that's 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, that doesn't work either because you're probably on page 20 of Google. 85% of people choose a business that's on the first page of search results. Google, Bing, and Yahoo combined. 85%. So the majority of the majority go online and choose a business that's on the first page. Do you think you should be there?
Yeah. Yes.
Do you think you should be there?
Yes.
All right, thank you. I love when you guys talk. You don't have to be quiet. Take your notes, but you're allowed to talk. It's okay. Scary statistic. All right, so you understand why video is important, you understand why search is important. Now, here's why taking action sets you apart. Because only 27% of businesses have an online marketing plan in place. Only 27%. In the age of cell phones, websites, only 27% actually have a plan. And of the 27%, we were debating yesterday trying to figure out how many have a good plan. Right? Because, yeah, I have a plan, but are you really doing something with it? So it's important. You guys need to take notes, and you need to implement what we talk about. I'm going to give you step-by-step guides. This is not over your head. I want you to walk out of here with no excuses. And if you have an excuse, please talk to us or Google it. You'll hear that 25 times. If you have a problem, Google it. Google has the answer. That's why it's there. Use it. Where can you show up? All right. Not giving a whole presentation on the whole web, but I think it's important to understand where you can play online. First things first, paid advertising, PPC. That's the very top, also down the side here. You pay to play there, right? So you pay $2, $3, $4, $5, $10 every time someone clicks your ad and goes to your website. It's an okay deal if you have big lifetime value of customers and repetitive customers. If you're looking for a customer that's one time and then they're gone, that's not the place to play. We do pay-per-click management. I do not recommend it for any of my clients unless they're national and they really want to sell product. So if you're a local business, don't play with pay-per-click because I'd rather you invest the money somewhere else. Invest the time in video, social media, a website. So pay-per-click is great, but if your website's old, if it's not conversion-based, meaning when someone goes to your website, it's funneling them into a contact form to call you to do something, don't play there. Organic search and also web content, they kind of go together. That's search engine optimization. You've probably heard of SEO somewhere at some point. Basically what that's talking about is taking your website and optimizing it very detailed so it has a chance of showing up higher in the search results. Basically you're telling Google, here's what my business is about. Because you'd be amazed how many people put sites up and forget little things like, okay, you're a CPA. Where are you a CPA at? In Reno, right? So a good search term might be Reno CPA together. You should probably have that phrase on your site somewhere. You'd be amazed. If you have a website, go back, read it, and look at it. You're going to start seeing that you're missing some of the little details. Google plus local and the map, those are the same thing. Those are directories. That's when you pull your phone out and you type the map to get to the Eldorado this morning, and the Eldorado comes up, and you click directions, and you can get here. Can we do that for your business? Can I get to your business?
Yes.
Yes, you can. Okay. One in the whole group. Congratulations. Yeah, you guys need to be on the map. Even if people don't come to your place of business, I recommend still being on the map, because what happens is Google's not looking for one thing that you do really well. Google's looking for you to open your arms up and touch everything. So if you have social media, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube sort of counts with that, but we'll put that under the video marketing section. You have a very optimized website. Maybe you put some content out. Maybe you have a press release. There's a lot of elements. The more you have, the higher everything raises in Google searches. And what I'm going to show you today is one video can touch all of that and increase all of that. Just one video. So my challenge to you, by the time we're done today, I want you to have a plan in place to this week go record one video, put it up as directed, and take the action to get it ranking. And I want to know the results. Because if you do it right and you follow the directions, you're going to start seeing traffic. And then the last thing we talked about is video. Google is showing video. So very important. Creation versus marketing. I always have to touch on this, and I've already talked about it a little bit. I hear this all the time. My team hears this all the time. I created a website. I set up a Facebook page. I claim my Google, Yahoo, Bing listings. I set up a Twitter page. I blah, blah, blah. I blah, blah, blah. I blah, blah, blah. Congratulations, you guys are one step ahead of your competition. When did you set up your website? Have you looked at it since you set it up? You'd be amazed how many people don't. And if you haven't, you should probably go check it out, because is your address correct? Have you changed phone numbers? Do you have employees that no longer work for your company? Did you change logos and forget to change the site? We've seen that. Cross-branding, messed up branding, it doesn't work. Okay, so you have a Facebook page, which is great. Anyone over 40, you may not have a Facebook page, and you may still be telling me social media is not the place to be. We can have that discussion after, but it definitely is, and I'll tell you how to do it and how to do it correctly, because you need to play there. Great backlinks, great social interaction, great way to get business. But if you guys have set these things up and you never do anything with it, stop. It's not doing anything for you. You need to be on it all the time. That doesn't mean you need to be on it like crazy every day, but at least frequent it. Put a blog up. Go on Facebook today, check in at the Eldorado and say, hey, I was here, I was at the presentation. Go home and give a tip or a trick somewhere. Record a video. Take action. That's the marketing side of it. Marketing is not this huge, crazy thing. It's just taking action with a determined goal. So now we'll move into video creation. We've talked about the industry. We've talked about why you need to be there. Let's go ahead and move into video creation. What's needed to create videos? I get asked this question a lot, and it's really simple. You need a really nice camera, okay? So first thing I want you to do is I want you to go research, and I want you to find a really nice camera. Carl can help you shop for these great high-end cameras. You're probably going to need to spend $1,500 to about 10 grand, okay? Is that doable for everybody in the room? No, it's not. You don't need that. That's an excuse. The excuse is I don't have the equipment. Right? Wait, I'm pretty sure we talked about it this morning. How many of you here have smartphones? Huh, interesting. Almost everybody. How many of you know how to record a video on that phone? Oh, wow, you guys can all do it. It's exciting. No excuses, guys. Get it done. It's not hard. Flip camera. If you want to upgrade a little bit, it's nice to go buy a flip camera. They're a couple $100, full HD. Make sure you get the one that's got the little screw on the bottom so you can mount it on a tripod so you're not going like this the whole time. Notice how the professionals do it. You can do the same thing. Or nothing. You can actually make videos with no video. Who would have thought? You could have PowerPoint presentations, text, voiceover, things like that to create videos that market your company just as well. Now, yes, your face being on the video is better. It's better interaction. Yes, you can hire a professional, and if you do, it's going to be much higher quality, and they're going to understand how to shoot, where to frame. They're going to do cool things like put bullet points behind your head. So over here on a video, you would see some of the points we're talking about. Right? PowerPoint presentation. Down here, you might see the PowerPoint, and it might pop up, and then it might shrink back down. Matter of fact, in case you don't take enough notes, this will be recorded and you could do just that. So, yes, you can hire a professional, but today I just want you, everybody in here, to take action. Steady hands, books, or get a tripod. Okay, this is what we talked about. Okay, you have the phone, great. They do make tripods for your phone. I recommend picking them up. They're not that expensive. But if you say, Devin, I don't have time to go to the store, even though you go there at least once a week, I understand you don't have time. It's okay. You have a stack of books. Stack the books up, put it on there, get it leveled out, tap the little record button, leave it so it settles back into place, and then record your video. Just do something to steady it. But, okay, fine. You can't steady it, you don't have time to go to the store, I don't care, record a shaky video because I want you to take action. It's better than what your competition's doing because they're probably not doing anything. Video creation notes. Here's some things you guys need to know when recording video. No longer than 2 minutes. Sweet spot is about a minute. So you don't need to talk forever. Get in, give a point, get out. If they sign up for the video or they pay you for the information that's in the video, make it as long as you want because they paid for the information. They're going to sit through it. Most people's attention spans aren't that long. Oh, no one's texting. Oh, wait for it. Someone's texting, right? So attention spans are short. So get their attention and get out. This presentation can't be a minute long, but your video can. So make sure it's a minute. If it needs to be 2, that's great. Make sure you have some good content in there. Make sure you're talking slowly. Do not record your video how I present. Slow it down a little bit. Talk here. What works really well is if you write it on a whiteboard and you read it, you can put the commas in, you can trick your mind into slowing down and pausing. Do that, it's great. Whiteboards aren't expensive, you guys all probably have one. Okay, Devin, I don't have a whiteboard. Get a white piece of paper and a marker, stop with the excuses. Okay, you're gonna hear me say it over and over. I don't want you guys to have any excuses when you leave today because we hear it all the time. We do presentations, we talk about it, we give you the how-to, and then you don't implement it. Give slides enough time to be read. If you choose to go with text, pictures, PowerPoint presentation used in a video, make sure people can read it. Watch the video once or twice. There's nothing worse than getting to a video and it's like, the 5 points you need to know about an electrician. I don't know what the heck that just said. And then they go through 5 points and there's a call to action. I didn't learn anything. Slow it down. Read it. Have 2 or 3 people read it. Make sure it's readable. Always use, should be basic, but I'm going to mention it because I've seen it done, not done a lot. Always use your business name, one relevant keyword, sidetrack on keywords. Keyword is just one thing someone would search to find your business. So if you're in insurance, life insurance, Reno, that's a keyword. If you're in party rentals, Reno, that's a keyword, okay? Always include your business name, a keyword, and the location you do business. Why? Because people need to know who you are and what you do. I've seen a lot of videos where you put them up and there's some great information, but it's missing who you are and what you do. When in doubt, start with your logo, end with a call to action. So you can call these bookmarks, there's a lot of things to call them, but in case you want all your videos to be branded the same way, I recommend getting your company logo, creating a little PowerPoint slide. That's how you start. On the end, do a call to action, so your company name, and then have some information in there with your citation, your business citation, your address, your phone number, your website, any way you want someone to contact you. Okay, now we're going to move into types of videos. So, okay, great. You guys have the equipment, you understand some of the tips on how to record it. What kind of videos can you record? About us videos. Easiest video. Because last time I checked, you're the business owner, you're the expert in your industry. Do you know something about what you do? I hope so. Can you record a video? Well, let's see, we all just went around the room and said who we are and what we do. You all pass. Congratulations. You can record an About Us video. Services. Okay, so take it one step further. You did an About Me video. Now talk about, hey, here's some of the things we do. We do video marketing. Here's the benefits of it. Here's how you could gain from doing it. Give us a call. That's a little salesy, and I don't really like sales. I like to inform. So usually I would do something like, here's some things to consider when doing video marketing, and then I'd have a call to action. So I would try not to sell the whole time. but maybe provide an FAQ type thing, and we'll actually get to that. That's the bottom. Demonstration videos. If you have a product or service that needs to be used by someone, demo it, right? Chris, in the back, he's the inventor of the grab and pour. Really cool product, ask him about it when we're done. It slides over a 2-liter bottle, you squeeze it, you can pick the bottle up and you can pour it. Every video he puts out has someone demoing the product so you understand what to do with it. If you're on web or if you are more online, you can do some screen share, screen capture, and I'll tell you some programs to use so you can capture your screen walking people through exactly what you want them to do. Simple video. Testimonial videos. These are great and they're so underutilized. How many of you are good at what you do? Well, okay, only half, so that's great. How many of you are good at what you do? Okay, great. How many of you get testimonials from time to time, or you hear someone say, that was great? George does, right? So when someone does that, how hard is it to say, hi, Mr. John? That sounded great and it sounded like a testimonial. Would you mind if I record you saying that real quick? They say no? Okay, can you write that down for me? Because you could make a PowerPoint presentation with the testimonial. No excuses. Come on, guys. Yeah, that's a little bit out of your comfort zone, but you should be asking for testimonials anyway. That should be part of your business. FAQ videos, frequently asked questions. We all have these. How many times during the week do you get the question where you go, if I hear that one more time, I'm going to punch somebody? You get it. I'm telling you, you get them, right? Because we all do. You get that question where it's like, oh my gosh, I got to answer it again. So, example, Reno Realtor. We work with a couple realtors in town, and they get asked, what's a short sale? What's a foreclosure? What's over and over and over? Now, what they do is they go onto their YouTube channel, they grab the link to the video, they send it out in the email, and say, hey, check this video out for the answer. Save them time. Plus, the person now gets to see them again, get an impression of who you are, and get a feel for you. Is that a win? Yeah, that's a win. That's a great way to use videos. Then, the best place is SAQ, should ask questions. Those are the questions that you wish clients would ask you because that is where they basically soft pitch the ball to you and now you're hitting a home run. So record videos on those. What should your customer be asking you so that you can sell to them? All right, I am echoing. And then KAQs, kick-ass questions. Okay, this is one level above the should ask question. A kick-ass question is when they know the answer to that question about me and my business, they're a client. And you guys should have those, right? You should have a kick-ass question. If you don't, get with your team, with your partners, with your employees. Is that good? And is that good? Yeah. Okay, wow. That sounds so different up here now. That's better. All right. Get with your team and come up with a kick-ass question. Because you want it. You want people to go, ooh, I know the answer to that, and then they research your business and they go, oh, wow, that guy does that. Huh, kick-ass question. Carl's got kick-ass questions. I know, we talk all the time. And for video, he goes, if a client asks me this, they're my client. It's over. It is 100% locked up. So, kick-ass questions. Ways to make videos, okay? You can have talking head videos. These are great. You can record them pretty much anywhere, but make sure there's not 20 people in the background talking, okay? Put yourself in your office, close the door, record it after hours maybe. A great place to record these videos is where you meet clients. So if you meet clients in your office at your desk, I would record the video there. Because what it does is it shows your client exactly the setting that they're going to meet you in. So it makes them comfortable with you, and it makes them comfortable with the meeting that they're going to have with you because you recorded a video, you told them some good stuff, and they took action. Slideshow video with voiceover. So what you could do is you could create a PowerPoint presentation that has slides on it, pictures, make it as fancy as you want, and you hit play, and you click the clicker, right? Go through the slides. As you're going through them, talk about what you're doing. Do a presentation, mini, 1 minute, not 20 slides, maybe 5 or 6, right? That counts. All right, so I'll give you guys the excuse you don't have a radio voice, okay? You hate hearing yourself recorded. Fair, okay? Great, record the slideshow video I just told you about, and instead of you, put music in the background. Okay, not copyrighted music, but there's some programs that will do this for you. You upload the slides, you hit go, you choose a couple of soundtracks, it makes it move, it makes you look really professional, spits out a video, you have a video, okay? So fine, you don't want to look good on camera, you don't sound good, do this. We talked about it, in the moment testimonial videos. They don't need to be super high quality, but you can get a ton of them. I don't see any reason why by the end of the year, you couldn't have 24 testimonial videos on your YouTube channel. Make a commitment, get 3, 4 a month for the rest of the year. Make it consistent, get them up. Screen capture videos. If you've worked with MarkUBiz, you've received a screen capture video from us. Because what we do is all online. So if you ask me a question about your website and say, hey, I'm not sure why it's not converting, or I'm getting the traffic and they're doing this, but I really want them to do that. What we'll do is I'll record a video walking you through your website, explaining what I see, showing you some back-end stuff you probably didn't know existed with your website, so that we can talk on a more personal level and I can educate you. There's nothing wrong with that. If you're in insurance or finances and you get some sort of statistics on the industry that come via email, pull the email up on your screen, start recording, talk about the statistics, hit save, you're going to have a video, right? It doesn't have to be complicated, guys. There's so many ways to make videos. Pick one that works for you, make it happen. Other tips to remember. Videos should always have an educational point. We kind of mentioned this earlier. I don't want to see you on there saying, you know, the sham wow guy and all this other stuff. No, that's not you. You should be friendly and educational. So for party rentals, it's not check out Camelot, we're the best because we help so many people and we have a huge inventory. It's, hey, when you're making a party rental decision, here's some things you should consider. If you have this many people, you might want this kind of table. If you'd like to learn more or have a conversation in depth about your situation, give us a call. Do you see the difference? So make sure you guys are educating. And then most important, this is on your website, this is on social media, this is everywhere. Not all the time on social media. I should not see every post you put up be about your business. But at the end of every video, you should and better have a call to action. Because if I just spent 60 seconds watching your video, I kind of sort of want to know how to contact you because I hope you followed some of the things we talked about and made a video that prompts people to take action. So don't forget your call to action. Seems simple, seems funny, but a lot of people miss it. And there's a lot of videos out there where they educate really well, they have no description below the video, the title's not great, somehow I came across the video, I don't even know how to contact you. Put your information in there. Some resources. If you want to do slideshow videos to music, Animoto.com. They have free, they have paid levels, they have a great support team. You can go on there, you can upload your pictures. The best thing about Animoto is they have a tutorial section telling you how to do it. So, no excuses. If you say, Devin, I'm not good with technology, I don't care, watch some videos, become good. They're going to walk you through it step by step by step. If you don't like Animoto's videos, you can go to Google, and you can go to YouTube, and you can search how to make an Animoto video. I bet you there's some results, and I bet you there might be someone else out there who doesn't talk really slow that you may relate to better. Because some videos are painful. And we know, if you've been on a video, a how-to video, sometimes they're really slow. If you're a little bit more advanced, find someone that talks a little faster. Snagit.com, a company called TechSmith.com, you can go there. TechSmith.com, they have 2 programs you can use. Snagit is a paid version. It has some extras and upgrades. It's what we use to record videos, capture screens. Everything we do online, we use Snagit. Jing, J-I-N-G, is another one of their products. That one is free and does the same thing. It just has a limit on how long a video you can record. So you may want to go there so it forces you to stop. Because I don't want you guys talking forever. Other video editors, okay, there's a list. I don't care what program you use to edit the video, and I'm not going to teach you about any of them. Because what I want you to do is I want you to figure out what is on your computer, figure it out, find one that's on your computer, then I want you to go to Google, and I want you to search it. Does that make sense? Go to Google, look it up. There's an answer. That's why it's there. Why do you guys not use it? Use Google. It's got the answers. Okay, so one thing we preach at MarkUBiz is you can't just create it, you have to market it, okay? And you're gonna hear it over and over and over. Don't just create it, market it. So great, you created your video. It's now sitting on your desktop or your computer. What the heck do you do with it? This is the marketing part. This is the distribution part. So, video distribution. Where should I post that beautiful video I just recorded? Great question. I think you should post it in YouTube because those billion stats we talked about kind of make me think that they might be a big player in the video industry, and they are. So, post it to YouTube. On a side note, I want you to create a business YouTube channel because you may have a personal YouTube channel right now that has maybe some videos about your company, but they also may have Little Joey Learns How to Ride a Bike. Barbara had a wedding. I went to this great event and blah, blah, blah. I don't like this politician, so I recorded a video. Okay? All that could be on your channel, and Google and your customers don't need to see that. They need to go there and understand what's your business about, how do you do business, so create a business channel. Okay, Devin, I don't know how to create a business channel. What are you going to do to figure out how to create a business channel? Oh, you guys are picking it up. Google it, right? There's some things I don't need to walk you through step by step because the answers are there. YouTube is really easy to work with, except sometimes if you have Gmail accounts and you're trying to log in, it gets a little confusing, but stick with it, you'll figure it out. If you have problems, you can ask. We will help. Optimizing your video. Okay. Creating the video sets you apart as some of your competition. What I'm about to show you right here, take very good notes because this is what sets you apart from all of your competition. Even if they've hired another marketing company to do video marketing and you implement this, you will probably outrank their videos. Because a lot of other companies do really sloppy optimization. They don't pay attention to the details. And I'm going to show you right now exactly our formula for optimizing videos. Marcello was at the last presentation. Marcello took really good notes on this. He went and created, well, didn't create, he kind of had 3 videos. He re-optimized them for Reno photographer, trusted photographer, a couple other things. He's on the first page for all of them. Except one video we're having some problems with that he asked about. But every other video he's done this to has made it to the first page in a very, very competitive industry. So, it's not hype, guys. This is the exact how-to. If you work with us to do video marketing, this is how your video is going to turn out when we're done. So do it yourself. Save yourself the cash. Okay, video file title. So, it's the details, right? It's the little details. When you record your video, it probably looks something like this, where it's video 23154 dot whatever file it is, MP4, MOV, WMA. It might say Nikon or Canon in the front, and it's got some numbers. Congratulations, that tells me you recorded the video. So good job, pat yourselves on the back, you got the video. But last time I checked, when you put that video up, you don't want to rank for video 23154. That's not what you do. What do you do?
Commercial real estate.
Commercial real estate. Huh, that sounds like a key word. So, okay, this is better, right? Reno Realtor Mike Wood 01.mov. Now, it's better, but it's not great. Because what this video title is telling Google is that this is one word, and the word is Reno Realtor Mike Wood 01. That's still not great. At least the words are there. But the best way to title your video, and we're talking about just the video file, we haven't even put it up yet, is this. So when you title your video, title it Reno Realtor Mike Wood, and then you can have a number at the end because you need to designate what video it is, right? But choose a keyword and put it in there. You don't have to put the underlines. If you just title your video with spaces, it'll do that for you in whatever system you're in, but you can do them if you want. Here's a side trick of the day. You have websites, you have photos up on those sites, you have Facebook, you have photos up on Facebook, you have LinkedIn, you have photos up on LinkedIn. I guarantee you, the majority in this room put photos up with titles that look like this. I guarantee it. Or better yet, oh, my favorite, right? You put up your logo on the website, and the title for your logo is logo. That's awesome. Congratulations, Mr. Logo Designer. You're all logo designers, right? No, you're not. So why don't you put a keyword in there? Little things make big differences. And I'm telling you, if you implement these tricks, especially with your photos, you'll see an increase in rank. So just pay attention to the details. Teach your staff, teach the people who are putting stuff up for you how to retitle stuff. All right, video title. Finally, okay, it's been a long time in the coming, right? You recorded your video, you titled the file correctly, you put it up on YouTube first. Now, how do you title that video? Okay, here's the example, and I'll break down what this is doing. Primary keyword. So the main keyword you want that video to target. Reno Realtor. You could put some sort of abbreviation, separation in there to kind of separate that word out so it doesn't look like a run-on sentence. Then come back in and say how Reno Realtor Mike Wood can help you. Okay, so what did we just do? We have the keyword here, plus this actually reads like something. It may not be as pretty as if it was just a sentence, but it works. So, title your videos like this. Video description. Okay, you have the title for your video, you have a beautiful video, now you need to write a description below it. I challenge you to go look at other businesses, and I challenge you to look at their videos and look at their descriptions. How many of them have more than one word? It will amaze you. People will go put all these videos up, maybe they'll record 20 or 30 and they'll put them up, and they never optimize them. So again, I just learned about commercial real estate from you and how the market is doing and how there's a lot of availabilities in the apartment sector, but I don't know how to contact you. Did you get my business? No, you didn't. You lost me, right? I'm going to go find someone else who told me who to call. So start with your keyword phrase and your little bar, your URL, bar, and your phone number. The reason you do that is when videos show up in the search results, they will show the title of the video and they'll start showing your description. In the description section, it makes sense to have these things there because the keyword reiterates what they searched for. The website gives them a link to click. The phone number gives them a place to call. If you do videos well and you get them to rank, and you have, say, your Facebook page on the homepage of Google and a website, maybe by the time they scroll down and hit that video, all they want to do is call you because they've realized you must be a player in the industry because you have 3 things on the homepage. So give them a chance to call. I don't even care if they watch my video. If they call, that's a win, right? Save them the time. Next, below that, you want to do a transcription of the video. This is a very detailed description of the video. Transcribing, right, so it word for word what's in the video. So if you talk, send it to your employee, they'll hate you. My team will tell you all about that. But what they'll do is make them transcribe your video word for word. Okay? Easiest way to write a description. That's for the people in here who say, Devin, I don't like writing. Okay, great, transcribe what's in the video. Perfect. Okay, if you can write a little bit, write a description. Here's what the video is about. I talk about some tips. Use your name, use your company, use your city, use your industry. Who would have thought? You should probably tell people who you are. Below that, you have your business citation. Your business citation goes everywhere, and it should be exactly the same everywhere you put it. Business citation is your business name, your address, your phone number. You could include the URL as well, so the domain to your website. Everywhere you put your business, Facebook, you put it on Facebook, the citation, that information should be exactly the same. You put it on your YouTube video, exactly the same. You put it on your website, exactly the same. When I say exactly the same, if you have a suite number, is it number 100? Suite 100. Unit 100. What are you titling the video? Or using as your citation, right? Use the same formula everywhere. Don't abbreviate. It's better to write out, but there's space. If you're going to abbreviate, do it the same everywhere. Just keep it consistent because you want Google to understand, yes, that's me, yes, that's my company. You don't want them to have a chance, because it's just bots going around scraping everything. You don't want that bot to have a chance to go, I'm not sure if these two line up. You want it to go, boop, yeah, same company, great. They have a lot of content, let's raise them up a little bit. Oh, full YouTube link to the video. Okay, in the description for your YouTube video, I want you to grab the share link for your YouTube video and I want you to put it in there. Interesting. Why would I have you put a link to a YouTube video on the page for the YouTube video? That makes no sense, right? Someone could cut and paste it, so you want the link back. Someone could share that video, or you could distribute the video, which we'll talk about in a second, and when you do, why not have a link back to your YouTube account? Backlinking is just a link from one place back to your stuff. That's not the total end-all of search engine optimization, but it's a big part of it, especially if it's your stuff. If you're telling Google, being Yahoo, hey, this is my stuff, and showing them when the bots go through that you hit this video, okay, great, you go back here, here's my video, in the description for the video is my website, here's my website, oh wait, it's the video, back to the video, all of a sudden they start to understand what your company's about. At the very end, tuck a primary keyword on the very bottom. So whatever was up here, just tuck it at the bottom. It's a little trick. If you're not comfortable with that and you say, I'm not sure, that might be not appropriate, then put a title for you or your company that includes one of your keywords. Fine, fair. When it comes to the category, I don't want you guys to get stuck on this because it's really hard sometimes to find a category for your video because YouTube's category system doesn't really match a lot of others. So when in doubt, put it in education because your video should be educational. Right? Put it in education. Make sure to fill in relevant keywords and tags where it has the tag section. Use your primary keyword, a couple other keywords. Don't make this mistake. So, commercial sales, commercial real estate, right? Commercial real estate, comma, Reno. Bad. Commercial realtor, Reno, comma, next keyword, perfect. Because Reno by itself tells the search engine you want to rank for Reno. I don't know why you would want to rank for the city of Reno unless you're the city of Reno. So put your keyword together. If you go on your website and you have Reno NV and then your keyword's up here, you might want to find a way to move those two together. It will help. Unique tag for tracking. Okay, just create some random string. You could hate me at this point because of the details I'm making you go through. Pound your keyboard and come out with something. Take note of what that is. When you distribute your video, all that does is it allows you to go to the search engine, type that in, and it'll show you all of your videos. So you can understand where's it been shared, where did you put it, who else has shared that video. It's just a cool little trick to help you kind of keep gauge of how your video is doing. Example. Okay, you should have kind of a breakdown of this on a page in front of you, but this is what it would look like. Reno Realtor Mike Wood discusses selling your house in Reno NV. I overly stuffed this so you guys can get the point, okay? Keyword, keyword, keyword. Because if you're selling, people will Google house in the location or commercial real estate in that location. So, lots of keywords. When this video was put up, it was titled like I showed you. Not video 23154, okay? You got your description, keyword, URL, phone number. You have an extended description, I shortened it up. You can put in whatever works for you. You have your full citation, you have your YouTube link, and then you can go ahead and tuck a word down there, okay? That's the secret. When you put videos up, this will take you to the top. Not only will it take you to the top, it will increase the interaction you get when someone watches that video because they now know very clearly how to contact you. Okay, so the video's up, which is great. So that would still sort of be in the creation point. You might have done a little marketing, but you got to take it to the next level. You got to do something with it. So what do I do with that video I just put up? Important, you should get 10 live views to your video in 24 hours. Why 10? It's just a decent number to start showing YouTube that, hey, this video is getting watched. How hard is it to get 10 live views? I don't know. How many in here have Facebook? Whew, we got to work on that. So the ones of you who are on Facebook, you could share it with your friends, and I bet you'd get enough views. Okay? How many of you have employees or a team in the same facility you're at? Great. Why don't you share it with them? Let them watch it. Embed your YouTube video on your website. Well, if you created this content and you have a website, why is this content not on your website? Do you have a blog on your website? If so, perfect place to put a video. If not, create a page for videos and stack your videos on there as kind of an FAQ section. But it should be on your website. Share the video on Facebook. We talked about that. Share the video on Twitter. If you have a Twitter account, you can share it on Twitter. Best things best, if you have a Facebook page, you can connect it to your Twitter page. When you post on Facebook, it'll post on Twitter, save you one step. If you have a LinkedIn company page or a LinkedIn profile, share it there too. You never know who's going to watch it. Just get some views, get it out there. Not to mention, everywhere you just put it, created backlinks to your video. All right, now post on other sites. So it's important that your video is distributed on other video sharing sites. Devin, where should I post my video? Okay, where do you think you could go if you want to figure out what the top video sharing sites are? You could go to Google, and you could Google it. Is you have your YouTube account, you share it on Dailymotion, Vimeo, Yahoo Video, Viddler, whatever, yada, yada, yada. There's hundreds of video sharing sites. Like I said, just find the ones that work for you, create a couple accounts, and use those over and over and over again. What that will do is that will create link wheels, okay? Link wheels is just a form of linking that online marketers like us use. You created little mini ones, right? This goes to here, there's a link, this goes back to here. I put this here, it links back to here. I put this here, it links back to here. That starts to increase your authority on Google, and when you do that, that's when you win. Get likes and subscriptions to your video. Okay, so you need to get as many people as possible to like and comment on your video. So those people who watched your video, just incentivize them. Say, hey, could you just write a quick comment? Could you hit the little like thing? You know what, fine. If you didn't like the video, hit the dislike thing. That's fine. Take some action. Because I've seen some videos out there where they have 1,000 likes and no one doesn't like the video. It's a little suspicious. Because there's got to be somebody out there who doesn't like the video. So just saying, you might want to make it look natural. In case you did things like went out and bought views to your video, you can do such things. You can ask friends, employees, and other business owners to do this. So what a great thing you could do today, because this is a networking event and I hope you met somebody. If not, I'm not sure why you're here other than to hear me talk, which is not that great. So what I would do is get to know the person next to you. Have a conversation. If you're in a row of 3, great. Now you get to meet more people. Have a conversation with these people. Say, hey, I'm going to make a pledge to you that you're going to put a video up so he has something to watch. He's going to create a video and put it up so you have something to watch. Get your contact information, stay in touch. Who knows, you might make a friend. But you also can gain some views. If you have employees, you pay them anyways. Why not pay them to watch the stuff you just created, right? Come on, guys. Also get friends, employees, blah, 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 to subscribe to your channel. So when you go on the first time to watch the video, hit the little subscribe button. It helps. Stop with the excuses. Use everything you have at hand and make it happen. Send a press release. You guys need to create a press release for your video, okay? There's kind of a standard assumption out there that press releases look one way or another. This is a very informal press release. And all I want you to do is say some information about your company with your company citation, because you should have your citation everywhere. And then I want you to have the fact that you just released a video. The video is new, so it is newsworthy, so you can write a press release about it. Where do I distribute this press release? Not to the RGJ, Sparks Tribune, and places like that. They don't care. Where you distribute it is a place called PR Log, or if you wanted to find a place to distribute press releases, you could go to Google and you could Google free press release distribution sites. You'll get a list. Try one. If you don't like it, try another one. The big picture. What that one video did for you is this. One video on YouTube to your website. You create a link. Out here at all the other video sharing sites, you created links. They also link back to your site. You distributed it on PR Log or a press release. That creates links there and to your site. You put it on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. That creates links, 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 links. One video just did all of that. That is truly the power of one video. Is one video hard to create? Did I give you enough ways to create a video? Okay, so create the video, walk it through the process, and be amazed that one, the video is going to show up and it's going to increase everything else you're doing online already. If you're not quite sure how your business looks online, you do have a form in front of you for a web presence review, because what we often see when I do presentations like this is you may not be quite aware of how your business looks. Is that image correctly optimized? Maybe you have videos you want me to take a peek at and tell you you're not doing it right or you're doing it right. If you fill out the web presence review that's in front of you, one of my members of my team will go through your website, your social media accounts, your videos. They will break it all down for you. We will do a screen capture video. We will send it to you with a private link so only you can see it. And we will break down everything we see for your company. And that's free. If you don't take advantage of it, you're missing out. Marcello, I didn't even know him at the last event, said, hey, I want you to review my stuff. I went and reviewed it. We found a lot of mistakes. Image titling, on-page linking, titling for blogs. I gave him a how-to and some directions. I'm telling you, this guy is ranking all over the place, guys. And if you don't want to take the action, we can help, but I want to give you the steps so you understand what needs to be done. You can also go to MarkUBizReview.com in case you want to do it online on your own time, but we're here, so if you'd like to talk to us about that, go ahead and do that. Special thanks to the Chamber, the Eldorado, Carl Videomations in the back. Hi, Carl. Wave. Yep. Okay, good. So Carl's the man, and then mrphotography.com. If you guys need event photos, business shots, go to him. Tell him that you were referred by me, and you might just get a little discount. Just saying. And there's our contact information.